Okay, I'm starting the session now. Afternoon, folks. In today's lesson, we want to look at division by powers of 10, percentage with decimals. At the end of the session, we want to have a look at what happens if we are given any figure and we are dividing by a multiple of 10. All we will realize is there's going to be a shift on the decimal point. There are keynotes below. When you're dividing by 10, we'll just move our decimal point 1 unit or 1 step to the left. When it's hundreds, we do the shifts with corresponding steps that match the number of zeros given. There will be 2. The 1,000, 3 works like that. When we have a percentage, same thing, because percentage is out of hundreds. So I've got 12.5%. There simply means I'll shift my comma 2 steps to the left. Then if there's no number, we'll prefix by a 0 before the digit. So I'm going to take you through a bit of examples there, and let's check how the story goes. Right. I have a first problem here. I'm interested in dividing 250 by 10. So I don't see the comma. It simply means my comma is here. So it will shift 1 step to the right. In essence, we'll end up having a value like 25.0. So if we have got 0 and non-zero numbers in front, that 0 is not significant. So in essence, this is as good as a 25, like that. We move on. I've got 63 and I'm dividing 63 by 100. So I've got 2 zeros there. So if I don't see a common number, it means the comma is here. And I've got 2 zeros, it means my comma is going to move 2 steps. Then I prefix the 0. So in essence, my result will be 0.63. We move on to the third example. I'm interested in dividing 4.8 by 10. And for this problem, at least it's clear where my comma is. But I've got 1 0, it means I'm going to move my comma just 1 step to the left. So from here, it will be positioned there. But there's nothing before the comma, it means there'll be a 0. So in proper form, this will give us 0.48. Moving to the fourth example, I've got 125.6. I'm dividing by 1,000, which is made up of 3 zeros. So what it implies is my comma must move from here 1, 2, 3. Then I place it here, but there's nothing before it. There will be a 0. So in essence, the result will be 0.1256. Then the next problem, I'm interested in finding 12.5% of 24, 240. So as a decimal, as good as we have 12.5 divided by 100. I'm just looking at 12.5%. So this will end up shifting our comma 2 steps. There's nothing. So it will be 0.125, and I'm multiplying it by 240. So I need a bit of long multiplication here, where I'm saying 0.125 if I multiply it by 240. The steps are going to be, I split my 240 in hundreds, tens, and units. So I'll start by prefixing here with zeros. 2 times 5, it gives me 10, carry 1. 2 times 2, that's 12, plus the 1 we carried 5. 2 times 1, it gives us a 2. Then I prefix the tens. There's a 0. 4 times 5, it gives us 20. So that's 0, carry 2. 4 times 2, that's 8, plus the 2 we carried, it gives us a 10, carry 1. Then 4 times 1 is 4, plus the 1 we carried, 5. When I add, this is going to take me to 0 plus 0, that's 0. We have 0 here, 0. 5 plus 5, that's a 10, carry 1. So end up having 30,000. But remember, the number on top has got 3 numbers after the comma, so we also need to count those 3 numbers. So that's 1, 2, 3. So it's as good as our result here is going to be 30. So we can verify with our calculator to say if we are multiplying, let me raise it a bit, 0.125 and 240, does it give us 30? Yes, it does. So it implies our calculation was correct. So that's our final result, which we can properly write in line with our problem. Say, but truly the result is a 30. The next problem is similar to the previous one, and we are given a guide here that when we have 7.2%, percent simply means dividing by 100. So it implies our comma is going to shift 2 steps to the left. So that's 1, 2. Then we have our comma here. So there's nothing there. So as good as we have 0.072 multiplied by 500. So using our long multiplication again, we've got zeros here. So that's 5 times 2, 10, carry 1. 5 times 7, that's 35, plus the 1, we carry 36. Then I check how many numbers after the comma is 1, 2, 3. I also count 1, 2, 3. So it means our final result here is going to be 36. You can always verify with our calculator that if I have 0.072 multiplied by, we double check the problem, 500. So if I multiply it by 500, I'm expecting to get 36. And it looks like that's what we have here. So it means our calculation is in line. Then I'm proceeding to the next problem, which is asking us to find 0.5% of 800. So we have got 0.5, and the idea is to shift our comma 2 steps to the left, because percent means dividing by 100. It's 1, 2, our comma over here. So 0.5% is 0.005. So I'll do my calculation here that 0.005 multiplied by 800. This will take me to, I have my 0, 0 there. 8 times 5, it gives me a 40. And I've got 1, 2, 3 numbers after the comma. So it's 1, 2, 3, then I put my comma. So in essence, this calculation will lead us to 4. Then I'm on the last problem there, where I have 18.4%. So like we've seen before, our comma will move 2 steps. So that's 1, 2. In other words, this is 0.184, and I'm multiplying it by 250. So our long multiplication is needed. Here I have 0, 0, I start by multiplying by 200. 2 times 4, that's 8. 2 times 8, that's 16, carry 1. 2 times 1, that's 2, plus the 1, carry 3. Multiplying by tens, so that's 50. 5 times 4, it gives us 20. 0, carry 2. Then 5 times 8, that's 40, plus the 2 we carried, it's 42, carry 4. Then 5 times 1 is 5, plus the 4 we carried, that's 9. So when we sum in line, we have 0, 0, 8 plus 2, that's 10, carry 1, 9 plus 6, 15, plus the 1 we carried, makes it 16, carry 1. So we end up having 46,000. But I've got 3 numbers after the comma, so I also need to count 1, 2, 3, then I put my comma. So in essence, this result should be 46. So you know, it's verify with the calculator to say the calculation that we did, which is 0.184 multiplied by 250, looks like we are correct because it's giving us 46 that we got. I think for today's session, that's all we needed. We dealt with percentage of a value, as well as the first part, which was involving, we had the shift of the comma when we deal with multiples of 10. I hope you enjoyed this session, guys. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.